Hi everyone, welcome to a new video from the Architectural MD channel. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to create a pool water material using the Corona render engine. You can see the objects present in the scene. Take a look at the adjustments made to the Corona sun as well. I switch to the camera view. This is the angle I want to render from. Inside the pool, we have a ball, a ladder, and some steps. I press M to open the material editor. This material is for the wall. This one is for the stone around the pool. This is the main stone material. The beach ball material. Each of these is a Corona Legacy MTL. The HDR image has a big influence on the water, which we'll go over later in the video. Here's the metal material for the ladder, with a fall-off map connected to the IOR Fresnel. The pool material. And finally, the water material. Alright, let's get to the main part, examining the water material. It's a Legacy MTL with reflection and refraction both set to maximum. But it's better to start with the noise map. I click on it to show its properties. You can see the noise type is set to regular. The size is 40. The two colors are a dark gray and a lighter gray. This helps make the water waves appear softer. I've connected it to the bump as well. Now I click on the Legacy MTL. Diffuse is set to 0, and both reflect and refract are at max. Under the Volumetrics and SSS section, I set the absorption color to a light blue. As you can see, changing this color also affects the overall look of the material, making it appear deeper. I set the distance value to 60. Even though I've explained everything, I'll create it again from scratch so we can do test renders along the way and you can get familiar with the challenges of building a realistic water material. I bring the Legacy MTL into the scene. Before making any changes, I assign it to the water object, which is just a plane. I press F3. You need to make sure your plane has plenty of vertices to improve quality. Let's do a quick render to check the lighting. The scene is a bit too bright. I reduce the light intensity to 0.05. Render again. Now the lighting looks fine. Back to the material editor. I copy the same noise map. Connect it to the bump. Set diffuse to 0. Reflect to 1. Refract to 1. I won't apply color just yet. Render. The water looks like the pool's surface and you can't see through it. Let's go add some color to the water. In the volumetrics and SSS section, I give it a color. By increasing the distance value, the color starts to look right. I make it a bit lighter. Looks good. The watercolor looks better, but I still can't see through it. What should we do? Here's the key point. I need to enable the Caustics option. Render again. Even though I enabled the Caustics option, the inside of the water is still not clear. That's because Caustics are disabled by default in rendering. To enable it, we need to go to the Performance section and turn on the Caustics solver. I explained it step by step for better learning. And now you can see through the water, and nice waves have formed. I stop the render. These white streaks are shaped like this because of the map. Let me check to make sure both materials have the same settings. There's no difference. Now I want to show you some things that can make the water look strange. One of them is the HDR. I adjusted the offset a bit. If I set it to 0 or another value, it can affect how the water looks. Let's render and see. As you can see, the top part of the pool is darker. That's because it's showing the reflection of the clouds. I'll skip the rest of the render. I'll fix the HDR settings. The next topic is the wall. If I increase its height, you'll see what happens. Let's render and take a look. The wall's reflection appears clearly on the water. This is natural if the object is visible in the scene, but if it's not visible, it can make the render look unrealistic. I'll return the wall to its original height. Now I'll go into the material editor. The next point is the bump amount. I had set it to 1, but if we increase it, for example to 3, it might make the render look bad. You can see it creates some unnatural dips. I'll reset the bump amount to 1. There's nothing else specific to mention. I'll check the render settings and quality. Remember, Caustics really increase the render time. Oh, I'll also change the color of the pool to see if it has any effect. I'll set it to light blue. In Vray it would affect the result, but here we're using volumetrics, so it doesn't make a difference. Alright, I'll change the pool color back to dark blue. Render settings are all checked. Now I'll hit render. This is one of the ways to create a water material. There are other methods too, but this is the easiest one. In the next video, I'll create the water material using the Vray render engine, which is a bit more complex. The render is good enough at this point. The quality is decent. Alright, thank you for joining me in this video. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for your support. See you in the next video. Goodbye.